This is social media versus reality. These travel influencers that travel all around the world show all of these amazing places. But are they as good as what they actually seem on camera? Well, in today's video, we're going over the most viral YouTube shorts showing the reality of places and how they're portrayed on social media. So let's get straight into this. Starting things off, we have this beautiful bridge, and in reality, it's horrible. Then we have this green lake. Ugh! That lake on the video looked unbelievable and like vibrant and green. And look at this, it's just a swamp. Next up, we have these famous stairs that Speed went on, and you are joking. You are lying. These are the famous Speed stairs. You can literally see that they don't go off of a cliff. The whole point of these stairs is that they look like they're falling off a cliff, and when you climb them, you could feel like you're falling off into the void of the world. But it's barely like a 20-foot drop. Don't get me wrong, that would hurt your legs, but that is not that high at all. Wow, that reality has really, really upset me. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Obviously very scary, and then the reality is pathetic. Okay, next we got these bushes. They look sort of similar. And then this is obviously AI, so I cannot believe how fake them stairs are. And it's only going to get crazier from here. I cannot wait to react to these. Next up, we have Hotel Edition. So, expectations versus reality. That's quite a nice looking pool. I'll say they're sort of similar. The plane one, look at this. So the plane looks absolutely sick on the actual like brochure, I guess. Look how cool that looks. And then look how pathetic it actually is. That's what we see on social media. So you literally stay inside of a plane on the edge of a cliff with vibrant green around you, but in reality you get this. I mean, to be fair, it is off the edge of a cliff and it is a plane. Okay, fair enough, they're pretty much the same thing. Then next up we have somewhere in Dubai. This is obviously the Palm in Dubai. I've seen this before on social media, so let's see how it actually is like. The reality? I'd say it's pretty much the same. I don't really see an issue with this. Let's play the rest of the video. Yeah, I mean, that's beautiful. That's unbelievable. I don't really see an issue at all. This is social media versus reality. Okay, so the Yellow Spring Road in Japan looks unbelievable on social media, and in real life, it's just as beautiful. That's great. We have the Herb Islands in South Korea. And this is social media, beautiful, lights everywhere, and in reality, looks the exact same as well. This is what I like to see. This is so good. I like seeing things that are the same in real life and on social media. Because as we all know, social media can be a massive lie. As seen from these videos, I still can't get over them stairs. By the way, guys, if you have made it this far in the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Right, next up, another social media versus reality. There is a very, very steep bridge in Japan. Look at that. That is like that vertically. Imagine trying to run up that. You know we have like the London Marathon, the New York Marathon. Imagine we had like a Japanese marathon that went up that bridge. But this is social media. Let's see what it's like in reality. Okay, so here we go. That's social media. The reality is... oh, it's the same. Oh, nice. That's what we love to see. The Stairway to Heaven is back. Let's see the second version of this Stairway to Heaven. So on social media, quite scary. Obviously, you're looking over a different cliff. But the other one in real life is... oh, that's just pathetic. That is just pathetic. What is that? Is that even the same bridge? There's a net underneath it. There's a net underneath the bridge. If you're gonna climb a stairway to heaven and you fall off it, the whole point is you go to heaven. This is stupid. You just land on a net, you won't die. Probably for the best. I don't know, that might sound crazy, but I just feel like it'd be so much cooler if it was actually quite a scary thing to walk up. If I knew I was falling off of these bridges, and I'd be completely fine, I wouldn't feel scared walking up them. It sort of takes away the hype of the bridge. Do you know what I mean? Or the stairway even. Next up, we have Instagram versus reality. Okay, here we go. So Instagram Stairway to Heaven again. The reality, yeah, is absolutely pathetic. Instagram flamingos and a lovely blue pool. I wonder where this is. And in real life, VAR this, I think that's the exact same. I don't know why people are saying this looks different. This has 391,000 likes, pretty much laughing at the fact that it's different. I think it looks the exact same. They've just put a filter on to make the flamingos less pink. God, this is bad. Whoa! Whoa! That's so cool! You can pedal across a bridge? Like a tightrope? That is so cool. Let me check that again. Okay, so as we can see, Instagram here shows you pedaling across a lake and a jungle across a tightrope, and then in real life, it's the exact same thing. Why are people mocking this? That's awesome. I need to do that. Someone please tell me where this is, and if this video gets 10,000 likes, which would be my new like goal, that would be insane. I promise you now, 10k likes, I'll travel there and do this. I'll do it for a little YouTube short or something. That is so cool. Okay, next one. It's just a very long pier, and they sort of look very similar. Okay, they all look the same apart from the stairway to heaven. Next up, again, okay, Instagram versus reality. There is some massive waterfall. Instagram, whoa! Look at that picture. That man is hanging on for dear life to kiss his girlfriend, and her girlfriend's just chilling about it. She doesn't really care. That is a crazy picture to take just for the gram, but let's see what it actually is like in real life. Okay, in real life, it is, it's just, oh God, it's just so bad. It's just so bad. Look at it! Look at it! You could do a muscle up to get up there. That's pathetic. Come on, man. At least add some danger. Let's make it exciting. Social media just lies to you. Why is social media such a liar? Okay, then we have this lady with some very cool dress, and she has loads of seagulls around her. I don't get it. What's the difference there? What happened? Loads of seagulls. Oh, she got food on. Fair enough. You could probably guess that. And then the last one. There is a lady on the ocean and she gets hit by a wave. Obviously, yeah, we knew that was going to happen. But I cannot believe that rock one. That's annoyed me. I've seen pictures like that on Instagram before and I thought it was actually genuinely real. But no, he's just grabbed onto a rock. That's pathetic. Next up, okay, I've been up there. Isn't that up in the Empire State Building? I feel like it is, but anyway. Expectation is a joke. That is like one of the most beautiful pictures I've ever seen in my life. I was that lady or man standing on that rock. That'd be my profile picture instantly. But that's the expectation. The reality is there's no rock there anymore. What? Where did the rock go? There's no way it got eroded. So did someone just pick it up and chuck it away? No one did that. They're not strong enough. They're not Eddie Hall. But that's mental. Oh, I'd be so annoyed if I travelled that far and couldn't find that rock. Expectation versus reality. Yeah, the wind just blows your dress. That's not that crazy. And you're cold in the sea. Yeah, well, obviously. Here's some other cool places. So on Instagram, there's this very cool looking green field, as we could see here. Look at that. It's got like little hill shapes in it, but they're very minuscule. They're like tiny little hills. But that looks really, really cool. It's very green. I'd actually like to visit here. But then in reality, it's a complete opposite. The field is dry and barren. There's nothing really there. It's quite cloudy. It don't look like great weather. There's nothing around it. And to be honest, the color just looks like it's been sapped out of this place. Social media does that a lot. They like put up the contrast on loads of pictures and photos and videos and stuff, and it makes it look so much cooler than it actually is, and I hate when they do that. Just keep it real. Anyway, so that place is just rubbish then. Then this lady was walking with horses, and the horses apparently just roll in the sea. That's fine. Then the Blue Lagoon. Is it that bad? It's a tourist attraction, so I expected it to be quite touristy. I'll say the Blue Lagoon's just as good in real life as it is on social media. And then last but not least, we have this here. So it's sort of like a bridge carved out into a path. There's like a path that's carved out this bridge. This is the picture you should be getting, but in reality, there's loads of tourists there. Again, fair enough. I mean, it looks the exact same. You just got lucky with tourists that were there. Next up, on social media versus reality, we have Pumakele, Turkey. God, I butchered that. God. So it's beautiful. Wow. Whoa, look at that. Blue little, like, infinity pools everywhere. That is absolutely gorgeous, but this is social media. Now, let's check the reality. There's no water. There's no blue water. There's nothing. It's just a salt plain. I would be fuming. Imagine spending thousands of pounds to go to Turkey and then end up there. That's where you wanted to go, and there's no water there. I'd be so pissed. Yeah, that's really pathetic. Tons of people, yeah. Whoa! I really want to see this. Bioluminescent beaches. They like look so cool. They're in the Bahamas, I believe. But let's see what it actually is in real life. Okay, so in social media, it's this. Then in real life, it's quite pathetic. But again, it's kind of cool. I've never seen anything like that in my life, so I wouldn't be too annoyed that I've seen it in that sort of way. Obviously, it's cooler like this, but if I did see little specks of glowing sand, I'd still think that's quite sick. I wonder how that actually works, because someone let me know in the comments how that actually works. And then finally, on social media versus reality, we have this video here. Okay, so here it is, some little lake thing. Reality, there's loads of salt. Then the reality here is someone drowning, I guess. And then this reality is you get bitten by pigs. That's just all self-explanatory. You put yourself in them positions. Like, what do you want me to do here? Hang on, what about this castle? So on social media, we have this castle here. That looks like something out of Disney. That looks like the Disney logo. You know the Disney thing where it goes for the river, then the Disney castle? This is social media. Then in reality, there's nothing there. That's depressing. How do they even AI that? That doesn't make any sense. But that's about it. This pretty much just shows that social media is way better than our real lives, which is really depressing. Anyway, please like this video and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Oh, one more thing. Bye!